Hello there, Ian here, and fantastic to be with you. Wow, that was January gone. The celebrations and festivals, certainly in this part of the world, helped to seem, or helped to make it seem that January went very quickly. But there it was. I hope that you're into February happy, healthy, and strong. Today, I'd like to share another idea on how to strengthen your brand and how to help you differentiate yourself from the competition. Now, I've mentioned before that certainly in mature or maturing economies, we live in an era of oversupply. There is an abundance of choice for whatever we want to buy. And that applies to professional services as well as physical products. The connectivity that we now experience and the abundance of options mean that there are more choices, there is more supply than there is basic demand. We can still win, but it requires even more differentiation from similar companies. So how do we do it? Well, I've shared previously on how to build your brand through your brand promises, 3 key things that you commit to fulfilling when you deal with customers. And I've dealt with how to sustain your brand through a marriage of your values, which gives rise to your culture, which support your brand promises that you deliver to the customer. Today, I'd like to talk about branding a particular set of steps or deliverables or a particular approach that you use in your company and marketing that as a means of differentiation. What approach, what set of steps can you productize and give a name to and even trademark that you can then market to the customers as being your approach? Now, when it comes to products and services, this is particularly relevant to services businesses where the things that go on may seem a little bit intangible to customers. An accountant, for example, might produce the same deliverable as another accountant. They give you the tax calculation, the audited reports, the monthly cash flow statement. Well, by and large, accountants might seem to deliver the same thing. But if you can brand a particular approach to that, give it a name and call it your own, you already are perceived to be different from somebody else. And even if someone else claims to do the same thing, you kind of got there first with your trademarked approach and set of steps. Doing this also gives us an element of pricing power. You can adopt a good, better, and best approach with 3 sub-brands of your service. The good brand will give you A, B, and C. The better brand will give you A, B, C, and D. The best option might give you A, B, C, D, and E. So it gives you a differentiated pricing strategy that also helps you protect your gross margins. When you look and feel the same as a competitor, they are going to buy the cheapest one. When the service, the delivery, the experience, when everything is equal, any sane person is going to choose the cheapest one. And if you look and feel the same, that's what's going to happen to you. This is a great way of differentiating yourself so that you don't appear to be the same as everybody else. One of my favorite examples is a company called Rackspace. You can look them up, rackspace.com. They are a co-location and server hosting company. They've trademarked fanatical experience. It's an evolution of fanatical support that allowed them to grow rapidly through the last 20 years, but that fanatical experience, trademarked, is what people are investing in when they host their applications and servers with rack space. And it allows them great branding power and something that the customers can hook onto when they choose to engage with rack space. So I really hope that that did make sense. Look at your steps, give it a name, give it a brand, and then market that. Publish white papers, publish articles and blogs and videos about that approach, and it helps you set yourself apart and appear unique in the market. I really hope that that did make sense, and I look to sharing with you again soon.